nearlydanish.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get ready to rumble!
So this is mock test 4. Okay, so for all the people who are here for the first time, we started practicing February 26th. So we've been going for over a month, and we have 2 sessions a week. One on Wednesday, one on Friday, same time, 8 p.m. And all the sessions are recorded and posted to the YouTube channel. So if you've missed any of the sessions, you can always catch up on the YouTube channel. It's called Nearly Danish TV. And you just go to the channel, click on videos, and you see all the latest sessions posted on there. Okay. On to the next one. All right. In other news, all the videos, all the shorts for all the individuals in the book have been created. So you can find them on the channel under shorts, and you can see like a little snippet of the people there. So I went from chapter 1 all the way to chapter 6 and got all the individuals out and made little short videos about them with the information. Check that out. I hope it helps. All right. On to the quiz now. The Kahoot. Okay. So 1 second, someone is asking for the pin. Okay, so this question is about the 30-Year War. So Christian the Fourth got Denmark involved in the 30-Year War in 1625, but he pulled Denmark out of the 30-Year War in 1629, and that's what this question is about. So about 40 plus 12 is 52 of you got this wrong. This is a weak spot. Fix it. This is chapter 1, and it's under the section Christian the Fourth. Next one. Okay. We talked about this a whole bunch of times. But I guess actually I'm quite surprised that this number of people got it wrong. So that's what 60 plus 13 is 73 people got this wrong. So more than half of you. That's bad. But now you know what you don't know.
Now you know what you don't know.
Christian the Third led the Protestants into war, and they won. And that's why Denmark, the Lutheran Church in Denmark is a Protestant church, so no longer Catholic. All right, moving on to the next one. Dan is the highest climber, up 40 places. That's a lot of places, man. Well done. Okay, so this is actually, well, this was new information in the book before. I think your mandatory military service was like 4 months. Now it's 11 months. And also before, it was just for men, but now it's also compulsory for women. 59 of you got this wrong. This is another weak spot. Well, you know what to do. By the way, for all the people that are new here, all the mistakes that you make in these sessions will be imported to your profile, which is the reason why, I said if you're new here, let me know so I can send you a link on how to find your profile. So you find all your mistakes in your profile, you can fix all those mistakes and then start practicing with your profile. Your profile helps you keep track of all your work. All right, where are we? Zedster, Cookie Baby, Paula, Soph, and Bell 29. 19 players hit an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
On to the next one. Today is not such a great session for you guys. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't have made it this difficult, but look, it's best to come here and make your mistakes, okay? For all the people that have been coming, you've heard me say all this before. I know I sound like a broken record, but the key to this whole thing is repetition. And figure out what you don't know and then, fix that, come back and try again. So this is what 76 people got this wrong. Sorry, guys. Next one. All right. Now we are moving. This is a frequently asked question. Most of the questions that came before were not frequently asked questions. And 122 of you got this right. 15 of you got this wrong. This is one of the questions that you must know the answer to because it has a high probability of showing up in the next test. Static top 5. On to the next one. Okay. Okay, so a medium length education takes 3 to 4 years. So there's the short education, medium length, and the long one. The medium length one takes 3 to 4 years. The long one is 5 to 6 years. Okay. On to the next one. Okay, complete reshuffle of the top 5. We've got Aki at number 1, Miss Howard at number 2, Triple S number 3, Yenzaman number 4, and Andre. I think every single one of these people is in the Gold League, except Miss Howard, I think, and Triple S. But anyways, I don't know. I know Aki and Andre. I don't know about the rest. Um, these guys have been practicing, and it shows. The key to passing the test is practicing. There's no shortcuts. All right. So this is this frequently asked question. 114 of you got this right. 22 of you got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Knowledge gap, plug it. It will show up on your profile. Triple S fell out. 2025 is now in. Cookie Baby is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
On to the next one. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so since the end of World War II, there have been a lot of referendums in Denmark, and most of them, the majority of them have been about the relationship with the EU. And yeah, so this question is about how many of those referendums have ended up with a yes vote. And in total, only 9 of them have ended up with a yes vote. This is one of those obscure questions that they could throw at you. This specific mock test is not an easy one, okay? I'm stretching you guys a bit to see, what you know and what you don't know, and also for you to figure that out for yourself as well, so that you can go and plug all these knowledge gaps in case these types of questions get thrown at you in the real test. Almost 100 of you got this wrong. 99 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
All right, on to the next one. Okay, Aki has the highest answer streak of 8. Aki is number 1, and Aki is on fire. I think Aki is also number 1 on the leaderboard. Do I want to check that now? No. So Aki gets an explosion. Okay. On to the next one. Maybe I made a mistake on that question, but thanks for pointing that out. All right. So about 15.8% of the population is have non-Danish the ethnic group is non-Danish, right? So that's people like you and me. How many people got this wrong? 48 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Okay. Alex84 is back with an answer streak of 3.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Andre up, Paula up, Miss Held, and DSB top 5. You know the answer to this? Okay, so it's Emily DeForest. She sang Only Teardrops in 2013 and won Eurovision with the song. This is chapter 5 under music. 53 of you got this wrong. It will show up on your profile. Fix it later. Someone fell out, can't remember who. Balladai is now in. Bluetooth is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job!
Next one.
Uh-oh.
right. So this is the right to call an election, and it's only the prime minister that has that right. Okay. 60 people got this wrong, almost half of you. This is a tough one, guys. I know this is a tough one, okay? Um, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad if you're not doing well tonight. It's just showing you all your weak spots. And all you have to do is fix your weak spots and you'll be good. All right, next one. All right, round of applause. Forty people got that wrong. We have 58 days to the test. So there's more than enough time to actually catch up, and fix all your mistakes. It's good that you started early. It's good that you're here practicing. Just stay consistent. 6 players dropped an answer streak of 4. Wait, answer streak of 3. All right, this is a semi-frequently asked question. About an author from chapter 5. I wanted to show you guys something. So, let's see. On your profiles now, you're gonna see I've started adding new quizzes, okay? So, and these quizzes are about individuals. So I'm going through every single individual in the book and I'm creating very short quizzes about them. This one only has 2 questions. So I've started with the kings and the queens. I'm gonna finish that soon. Then I'm gonna have the authors, the musicians, the architects, and blah, 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 blah. So everybody in each of these chapters is going to have there's gonna be grouped quizzes so that you can actually have concrete questions for every single individual. Because one of the things I noticed is that they're beginning to ask more questions about individuals and kind of skewed questions as well. So I'm trying to get you guys prepared for that. All right, next one. Ah, man, this was always almost a perfect score. Round of applause. You've seen this before. We're almost halfway through. We've got a static top 5.
Static top 5.
Next one. Okay, also FAQ, 16 people got that wrong. Fix it. It will show up on your profile. Static top five yet again.
Static top 5.
So we are reaching equilibrium. Captain Matt Cakes is the highest climber, up 9 places. Next one, we've got 30 questions to go. Okay, grant something. Okay, so this is basically a question about the reunion of Sona Yuland Austin, a slightly different way. So yeah, be on the lookout for these types of, switches. It's basically the same question. So 1920, Denmark reunited with Sona Yuland after Germany lost World War One. 50 plus 16 is 66. People got that wrong. This is actually a frequently asked question in disguise. So please read the question slowly. Make sure you kind of understand what the question is about, and then you go ahead and answer. For the people that got this wrong,
Now you know what you don't know.
all right. Moving on to the next one. 11 players lost their answer streak of 4. Sorry, guys. Okay, so yeah, so when Denmark became a constitutional democracy, there was a parliament and it had the house. So it was similar to what the UK currently has. So the UK has the House of Lords and the House of Commons. The House of Lords is actually unelected, so it's just rich guys in there, and the House of Commons is elected. So you have, the what do you call it? The MPs, the members of Parliament, the Prime Minister, and so on and so forth. And that was the same thing that they had in Denmark. However, that was it's called, what was it called? So it was Rigsdagen, it was Landsting and Folketing. So Landsting got abolished at some point. Can't remember exactly the date. But 101 of you got this right. 42 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Aki is out. 15 players reached an answer streak of 6. Next one.
Uh-oh.
Okay. 76 people got this right. No, 66 of you got this wrong. Yeah. Never been asked question. Never shown up in any of the tests. Could show up in the next test.
Now you know what you don't know.
Okay, Andre. 17 correct answers in a row. How many slides do we have? We had 2 slides, right? We had the video. Yeah, so it's not a perfect score, but he's on fire anyways.
Oh my! He's on fire!
All right, next one. Okay, so June 2022, which was what, 3 years ago? After the war in Ukraine started, there was a referendum to get rid of some of the reservations with the EU. concerning defense. And majority voted yes. 86 people got this right. 56 got it wrong. It will show up in your profile. I know, I feel like I need to keep saying this. I deliberately made this mock test hard, okay? And I did it to kind of wake you up, okay? With this 58 days to the test. This is like a wake-up call for you to step up the work if you haven't stepped it up just yet. Please do that, okay? Don't feel bad if you're guessing things wrong. It's just showing you all your weak spots. 3 players just hit an answer streak of 11.
Great job.
Next one. Yeah, so this is a question about when the parliamentary principle from 1901 was actually written into the Constitution. And that was the last time the Constitution was changed in 1953. And I think also that change included that women could inherit the throne as well. Okay, so that 45 people got that wrong. Now you know what you don't know. We've got a static top 5.
Static top
I
5.
know it's a tough test. I know it's a tough test, but hang in there. Alan is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Okay, on to the next one. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
$63 million. Oh man, I feel bad for you guys, man. 77 people got that wrong. Round of applause to the people who got this right. I actually do, I don't want to demoralize you people, but I have to somehow. This is a kick up the ass, I guess. 9 players just reached an answer streak of 5. Next one. Okay, 2015. Remember what I said. Make a list of all the political parties in parliament. Who's the leader of the party? When the party was created and when the party was first voted into parliament. You need that list. All right, 70 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Sanapa, now in the top 5. Never seen that name before. Well done.
Excellent.
3 in a row. Masset is back in the game and he's on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
All right, this is the most frequently asked question. This is the most frequently asked question. You've seen this before. Well, majority of you have seen it before. And, well, this is good. 8 people got this wrong. Please. This is the most frequently asked question. So that's the question that has the highest probability of showing up in the next test. So if you don't know the answer to this question, make sure you know the answer to this question. For all of you that got this right, round of applause to you. Static top 5. Next one. We are more than halfway through now. Okay, 131 of you got this right.
Great job.
13 people got that wrong. Fix that. Balladite now in the top 5. Nora the Explorer is the highest climber, up 7 places. Next one. All right. So you get it by post automatically. 19 people got that wrong. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
All right, next one. Also frequently asked question. Asked in a slightly different way. All right. Well done. Only 30 people got this wrong. So this is the settlement that was orchestrated by Torvald Stauning during the Great Depression to help with the economic crisis during that time. And it's called the Kanslergeld settlement because it was created on Kanslergeld in Copenhagen. And that was where his office was at the time. Okay, Nicholas now in the top 5. Chris will pass, is the highest climber, and he's up 7 places.
Great job.
Next one. Okay, so this is a question about the minimum wage in Denmark, and Denmark doesn't have a law about minimum wage. The wages are decided by collective bargaining in all the different sectors. A majority of you got this right. "41 of you got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know.
Now you know what you don't know.
Okay, so Andre has the highest answer streak of 26. Let me see. How many? So there was the YouTube slide, and then there was the short slide. So he doesn't have a perfect score. I'm looking for a reason to give out an explosion. I've already given one out to Aki. Andre, you don't have a perfect score, so just a regular one.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Okay. Well done anyways, man. You're doing really well.
Excellent.
Okay. Next one. Yeah, you know the answer to this. This is a frequently asked question as well. Okay, FAQ, you must know the answer to this. You're probably going to see it on the next test. Um, 22 people got that wrong. 124 got that right. Dan, 3 in a row. He's on fire.
Great job.
Next one. Also frequently asked question. All right, 2012. 27 people got that wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Helpful Rhino on the second profile. Now in the top 5, OK is the highest climber, up 5 places. Next one. You know, I really like it when the chat is busy, you know? I like all the little jokes you guys crack in there. Anyways, Co-op and Allah. Examples of the companies that were created during the Andelsbevægelsen. So the cooperative movement that are still in existence today. Majority of you got this right. Round of applause. Helpful Rhino fell out. Nicholas is now in at number 5. We're slowly getting to current affairs and Danish values. Soph is back in the game. 3 in a row.
She's on fire.
Okay, next one. Yes, so Michael Strung was a poet, and he wrote Verdensson. This is chapter 5 under literature. Let me see how many people got this wrong. 43. No, 53 got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
We have Andre Bell 29, 2025, Aki and Nicholas. Jum is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Okay. A few more questions and we hit the current affairs. This is frequently asked. Okay, well done, well done. Still static top 5.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Storbeltsbron was built in the 90s. Lillebelt was built in the 70s, I think. And Öresund was built in the 2000s. But Please cross-check that. Sometimes I make mistakes. How many people got this wrong? So that's 60 minus 1. It's 59. All right, next one. Virat making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Yes, okay. So Lillebelt had one in the 1930s and another in the 1970s. There's 2 of them. All right, next one. This should be a no-brainer, but let's see.
Uh-oh.
Chapter 1. Yes, his daughter, Margaret the First. So the first queen of Denmark. How many people got this wrong? 28 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Okay. I think, is this the last? No, don't wait. Let's see. What's the next one? Okay, so we have Andre Bell, 29, 2025 Aki and Helpful Rhino. Telly, highest climber, up 6 places. I think this is the last history question, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Static top 20. All right. Chapter 5 on the film. Lars von Trier directed The Idiots, and he was also part of the Dogma group. It was him, Winterberg, and I can't remember the other guy. 34 people got this wrong. Majority of you got this right. Round of applause. Okay, so let's have a look at that top 5. It's static. We got a static top 5, same guys. We're moving into current affairs now, and these are actual current affairs from that list I showed you earlier on the Facebook page. My hit rate for current affairs, well, I've told you guys this before, but I'm just saying it again. Usually I've been able to predict at least 4 out of 5 of the current affairs questions in the last 3 tests. Let's see how I do on the next one. But yeah, I picked out the questions that I thought were most relevant and put them in here. So let's see how you guys do. Okay, so this question, the theme of this question is the government. So the government is made up of the prime minister and the ministers. In this case, we're asking about a specific person and what ministry or ministries they are leading. Matthias Tesfaye is the child minister and the education minister. So he's leading 2 ministries. All right. As usual, there is a quiz on your profile. So if you go to current affairs, you will see the government there, and it has basically everyone's name in there and what they do. All right, on to the next one. Triple S back in the top 5. Nikolai back with an answer streak of 3. Next question. I have a strong feeling about this. I think this question is going to show up. Yeah. Yeah, he died last week. But he's been a significant he's culturally significant because he's been in like children shows since a long time ago. And he had a huge influence on a lot of Danish people growing up, or at least people living in Denmark. Um, so exactly half of you got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
I think this will show up on the next test. I have a strong feeling about this. I might be wrong, so please don't quote me on that. Next one. Static top five, 2025 didn't get any points. Jason Bourne is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Next one. You guys are funny, man. Okay, Son Gell is foreman for Folketing. The theme of this is well, political parties and their leaders, but also the leader of the Folketing. And well, that's the leader of the Folketing. And for most of you, you got this wrong. So about 76 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
This was a tough mock test. And aren't you glad this isn't the actual test? This is not the actual test, just a mock test. You come here, you try your knowledge. You see what you know and what you don't know. You fix it, you come back again. And basically what I'm putting you guys through is 2 tests a week for 3 straight months. Okay? And if you go through this and you do the work on your profile, you're going to pass the test. You're going to be done within 5 to 10 minutes of walking into that place. So don't feel bad if you're not doing well. Next one. Okay, so the theme of this is some event that's happening in the royal family, as well as state visits. So whenever a head of state comes to visit Denmark, that's a possible current affairs question. Whenever the king or the prime minister goes on an official state visit to some other country, that is also a possible question. In this case, the king and the queen are actually going on a state visit to France. From the 31st of March to the 2nd of April. Okay, is this the last current affairs question? I don't think so. I think there might be one more. So 30 plus 20 is 50 minus 2 is 48. People got this wrong. Okay, Baladai is back in the game. 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
It hasn't happened yet. Someone just pointed out that that question hasn't happened yet, but by the test, remember the test is on May the 27th. By the time of the test, that is going to be in the past, so it is still relevant. Okay, next one. Okay, so it was originally planned that there would be mandatory military service for women starting in 2027. However, due to the current security situation in Europe right now, that has been brought forward to 2025. So mandatory military service for women is going to start on the 1st of July, 2025. All right. I think this is a strong candidate because the theme here is gender equality and also something to do with the military. So it has two strong themes in the question. But we'll see. Okay, let's have a look at that top five. Andre, Bell 25, sorry, Bell 29, 2025, Nicholas, and Aki. Paula is back with an answer streak of 3.
Great job.
We have 5 questions left, and these are the most important questions in the actual test because if you fail more than one of them, you fail the whole test. It doesn't matter if you get 100% on current affairs and 100% on history. We will have a session dedicated to this as the test gets closer. But they are simple questions, so pretty common sense questions. Okay, just to remind you guys, okay, these Danish values questions are not difficult. You just need to approach them a certain way. And usually you can answer them based on your common sense. The problem is sometimes they put in some weird words in there and throw you off. So, if your Danish vocabulary is not that great, work on that because it will help you on the day of the test. Next one. Okay, Andre, this guy, man, well done. This was a tough one, bro. And you've only failed one question. Wow. Wow! Well done. This guy, I need to find, wait, are you in the top? Wait, is he in the gold league? Yeah, he is. He's at number 6. Well done. This guy's been putting in work. Let's have a look at his profile, actually. 56% prepared. It shows, man. It shows. Well done. Round of applause. All right. Well done. 9 people got that wrong. Fix that. What's this guy's streak? Okay, so Andre has been practicing for 27 days straight. Okay, and he's at number 6. He went down a notch. He's got 12.23 million points. You can see he's completed the whole of chapter 1 to 6, and he's actually completed the new I put these quizzes up like 2 days ago. He's done them. The only thing he hasn't done are these ones. That's why he's doing well. So this is what look, it's great that this is actually happening because you can see someone that started from scratch and look where he is today. This mock test is not particularly easy, but he's only failed one question. Why? Because he has put in the work. He has put in the work. And this is why I keep saying to you guys, if you put in the work, it doesn't matter what gets thrown at you. You will ace it. I'm telling you, put in the work. Okay, next one. All right. Next one. Andre again. I've talked about Andre enough today. Well done, man. 42 correct answers in a row. Wow. Wow. Yep. Well done. Actually, even I'm gonna check your profile. Let's have a look at that profile. I looked at it and it was looking a bit it was looking a bit wonky, but anyways, 9 people got that wrong. Next one. Like I said, we're gonna have a dedicated session for Danish values. Before we do the last question, let me have a look at even. Because I saw something. Even, okay, I could see that you've done a lot of quizzes, but you haven't corrected. So whenever you do a quiz and you make a mistake, it shows up here under incorrect quiz answers. Okay. So when you go and correct all of those, then your profile ticks up. The percentage prepared ticks up. And also I could see that you still haven't corrected 13 questions from the mock test 3. So that was last week. Or was it? Wait, today is Sunday. So that was on Wednesday. So several days have passed. And look at your profile, man. Come on, man. Okay, moving on. SKS is back in the game with 3 in a row. Next one. Okay, there is gender equality in the church. Podium time. 2025 at number 3. Bell 29, number 2, and of course Andre at number 1. Nicholas at 4 and Aki at 5.
NearlyDanish.com.